Jeannie and Carrie from Trendy Tree, and today we're going to make a collegiate wreath. And what college should we use?
Oh, man.
So we'll make a hotty-toddy wreath. Some of you will cut off.
Right, it's over.
Watching, but anyway, you can take this technique and alter it for your school colors and change it up into a bulldog's wreath or a tiger's or Texas. What is Texas?
Longhorns.
Longhorn.
Tennessee. Volunteers.
Orange and white. Okay. But anyway, we'll get started. We're going to use some 10-inch mesh, and we're going to do the ruffle technique. We've got white foil and the red picked out, and then we've got navy with royal blue foil. And we're going to make those strips 10 inches in length, and then we'll show you how to make those ruffles in just a minute. Carrie's going to go ahead and start cutting that mesh. We have these cute little scholastic cute little collegiate elves. This one is cute, and then we have these little smaller ones. We might use those. We have some cheer sticks. We might use those. And for our wreath, we've got some Ole Miss glass ornaments that we may use. We may use some of these cut foil tinsel balls in red and blue. And we've got some ribbon choices. We've got some navy with white stars or some red with white stars. Maybe might use some polka dots with that too. And we've got these large North Pole University signs. We may use those. They also come in a smaller size too. And we don't have anything that just has Ole Miss, a sign that has Ole Miss. So we may take the chalkboard ribbon and do a banner. Whoops. We've already cut. Take the chalkboard ribbon and maybe make a banner across the front that says Hotty Toddy or something like that. So we'll get our ribbon strips cut, and then we'll start making our wreath. A red metallic work wreath for this project. This is a 24-inch wreath, and we're going to use the ruffle technique. And to do that, you just take one of the layers, the 10-inch piece of mesh, and your selvage edge is on the outside. You want to scrunch up through the middle on the edge that you cut. So just scrunch up through the middle and gather it. Just pinch it in the middle and hold it. And I think what we'll do is just, that's your ruffle. So take one ruffle, put the other one on top, and then we're going to just lay that into a twist, and just going to give that twist just a couple of turns right now because we're not finished. We're going to lay in several more layers. And what we're going to do is alternate. If I had the navy blue on top, then the next time I'm going to put the red on top. And we're going to work all the way around the wreath like that. I'm starting on the inner ring. It doesn't really matter if you do the inner or the outer. But we'll go all the way around it. And we had this much mesh left on our rolls. So if we still need some more coverage, if it's not as full or as thick as we want it to be when we get done, then we can take those other, cut some more, and maybe even add in some curls or another layer of ruffles here and there. Okay, this is our wreath after we've gone all the way around it with 2 layers of ruffles. And it's pretty full, the color's pretty good. But since we have this much mesh left over, and we never count right, we're going to go ahead and add in maybe some curls this time. And just use up the rest of this mesh and make it a little full. To attach this, it's real important that you undo a twist, take it all the way down to the mesh that was the last layer of mesh, and then resecure. And again, we're just going to do a couple of turns because we're going to add in some ribbon strips too. Now we're going to work all the way around. I don't know if we'll have enough to...
Yeah.
We should have enough to put a curl.
We don't know.
We'll use it up.
I mean,
I think what we're going to do, instead of making the curls like we have here, we're going to roll the mesh at a diagonal makes it look a little bit longer. Put 2 of those together. It's hard to hold.
Yes.
About that.
That's better.
Okay, all right, let's go with that. Okay, this is our wreath after we've gone all the way around it and we added 2 curls on the diagonal into each twist. So it really, really made it a lot larger. Okay, so now we just need to decorate it. We put a few of the red, and these are actually royal blue, and there's not really much contrast, but it still adds a lot of glitter to the wreath. And I was going to show you, when we attach something to the wreath, we don't usually do it permanently. If you were going to do it permanently, you know, you could nestle that in and hot glue it real well. And what we did was take a chenille stem and just cut it in half and thread it through the hanger. And just take that hanger and just kept wrapping it around the chenille stem until it gets tight. And then that way you sort of have a ball pick, and then take that chenille stem and wrap it around the work wreath frame to secure it. We're going to do some ribbon strips using this red and white polka dot and the navy and white stars. We're going to cut our strips 14 inches in length and do the chevron in, and the way to do that is just fold your ribbon, cut it on the folded side at an angle, and that gives you a nice chevron fish mouth finish to it. Some good scissors.
Those are better.
And then to attach the ribbon strips, we'll take the star, this is a 2.5, and then take the 1.5 inches on top of it and just lay it on top of it, pinch it together, and we'll add both ribbon strips at a time to the wreath. And to add your ribbon strips, you want to undo your twist, go down to your last layer, and then lay your ribbon strip down and then re-secure your twist. And this time you can do it with 3 or 4 turns, since that will be our last layer. Well, we started on this wreath yesterday and we finished it up today. So what we did was use the star. This ribbon is really nice, really stiff. Used a star ribbon and some polka dot ribbon and cut our ribbon strips and added those in. And you'll always need to go back and, you know, smooth out your ribbons. We added the elf and just put a blue and red football helmet. And since we didn't have an Ole Miss sign, we just took some of the chalkboard ribbon and did hotty toddy and just wired that in. And to bring in some more red and green for Christmas, you could use these little North Pole ornaments and the larger ones. We have, let's see that larger one too. You could use either one of those. And you could use these little smaller elves if you wanted to add in more elves. These are cute, these little collegiate elves. And then we have some Ole Miss glass ornaments. Now these, you might could wire those in. They probably would fit in best if you just hot glued them, but you could hot glue some of those around. So there you go. I like it. It turned out well, I think. Mm-hmm. And are you going to do the hotty toddy cheer?
No, I'm not.
We need the kids here to do the hotty toddy cheer. Be sure and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. And thanks for dropping in. Bye now. And show me how to do a curl.
I don't remember.
You roll it up.
Like that?
And in the center is like Shrek horns.
Is that it?
The bow on your head. You can, next time you go to the Ole Miss game, you
How should wear that?
So we're going to take, let's see. Should we do 2? Put 2 in each one?
Sure.
Let's just go overboard.
I mean, you can never have enough red and blue.
That's a little tight. Not too loose, not too tight. Where's the 10?
There. No, back there. We could work at Pizza Hut. Now wait for you.
I see the 10.
Okay.
I can see this 10 is close to me.
I'm not even how to go.
Are you ready? Come on, David. Come here. Do the "Are you ready" for us. Come on now.